Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to day 8 of our favorite guitar Riff-Masters of all time. Yes, indeedy, 30 days here in April 2023. We've picked out our 30 favorite guitar players who deliver the riffs in a big way. Remember, the riff's got to be something that catches your ear right off the bat, somewhere near the beginning of the song, repeats its way throughout the song, but part of the draw of that particular tune is that guitar riff, right? Might be a little kind of little sequence of notes, might be some power chords, right? Whatever it might be, it grabs us, it stays with us, it's memorable, it's a killer riff, right? So each day we're picking out a different Riff-Master, different favorite Riff-Master, and we're going to come up with 3 of our favorite riffs from that particular player. So today is no exception. So this particular gentleman, of course, you saw the thumbnail, so hopefully you know who he is. I was going to wear a shirt from the band he was in, and I know I have it. Couldn't find it. I said, screw it. I'm just going to keep on what I got on here. So this particular guy, of course, is Fast Eddie Clarke. One of the greats, the late great Fast Eddie Clarke, of course, of Motorhead and Fastway. How do you pick 3 favorite riffs from Fast Eddie Clarke, right? I mean, Motorhead, all those handful of Motorhead albums that he was on was a cavalcade of never-ending cool riffs. But I've gone and I've picked out a couple of my favorites here. So the first one is off of this album, of course, my beloved Overkill album. I'm going to go with one you might not think I would pick, but it's so cool. How about I'll Be Your Sister? Killer. Absolutely kill. It's kind of groovy. It's kind of bluesy. It's definitely heavy. I mean, there's so many great ones. I almost went with Ace of Spades, but Ace of Spades is still like, that would be the one that everybody would pick, right? And Ace of Spades is great. But if I was going to go with an early Motorhead, I decided to go with I'll Be Your Sister. I just love it. And it repeats throughout the whole song, and it's just so in the pocket, just great. Classic Fast Eddie, right? He was always, doing these kind of little notes followed by some cool little power chord riffing and throwing all sorts of little bluesy things in there. Excellent stuff. I mean, he's got this so many, whether it be from this album or Bomber or Iron Fist or Ace of Spades. I mean, there's so many great riffs and licks on those couple of albums from Fast Eddie. Terrific. But guess what? I'm not going to pick any more from Motorhead in my top 3 because this album, the debut from Fastway, has so many killer riffs on it as well, and 2 of my all-time favorite Fast Eddie Clarke riffs are on this album, and of course, one of them is Say What You Will. Terrific. I remember the first time I heard that on local rock radio right as this album was coming out or right before it came out, I was completely sold. I'm like, holy shit, that's Fast Eddie Clarke. Doing something a little bit different. Awesome stuff. So Say What You Will is my number 2. My number 3 is the great We Become One. Absolutely killer. Probably the heaviest song on here and one of my favorite riffs from him of all time. So there you have it. We Become One and Say What You Will from the debut Fastway album, and I'll Be Your Sister from Overkill from Motorhead. Again, I would say there are so many choices of favorite riffs from the Motorhead catalog from his time in Motorhead. So I think we're going to see all sorts of different choices down in the comments below. And that's the way it should be because Fast Eddie had a ton of great riffs. They're all different. Some of them are kind of similar, but they're all really cool. In fact, there's another song that has a very similar riff to I'll Be Your Sister. It's just slightly different. I almost picked that one as well. But like I said, I almost went with Ace of Spades just because it is really cool. But in the end, I think I'll Be Your Sister just is a really great choice too. And it's always been one of my favorites from him. But yeah, great stuff. So Fast Eddie Clarke, whether it be Motorhead or whether it be Fastway, he's got a lot of great ones. So let us know what your 3 favorite picks of riffs from Fast Eddie Clarke if you want to play along with my pick. Otherwise, let's hear your pick for today and your 3 favorite riffs from that particular player. That's how it works here. So stay tuned tomorrow for day number 9. I got it ready to go. I got another great player that I'm dying to talk to you about. Another guy who, man, has some just amazing riffs. That's pretty much what he's been known for all this time, and going way back into the late 60s. So anyway, thanks for watching. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, all together, all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts, and please do hit the like button before you leave. Also, we've got the links below to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, as well as our merch page, so go investigate all that as well. And stay tuned here on the channel later on today. In just a couple hours, we've got the UK Connection. Simon Bray, Stephen Reed, and myself will be ranking the songs on a classic album, and that classic album is Metallica's Ride the Lightning, based on plenty of requests from you, the viewers. And then tomorrow, ranking the albums, I will be ranking the catalog of the great Swedish proto-metal heavy blues rock band from the early 70s, November. So stay tuned for that. And lots more stuff here on the channel. I am Pete Pardo. Have a good weekend, everybody. Enjoy your Easter for those of you. And Easter, Passover, all that stuff is happening now. So happy weekend, holidays, and all that good stuff for everybody. And we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.